what's the first thing that comes to mind when you see this? Yes, exactly. It's e-commerce. So let's discuss it in a deep way. Let's know the concept and terminology of e-commerce, how it works and when it started. So, as I mentioned, the first thing I'm going to talk about is e-commerce. Let's start with what's the e-commerce? E-commerce is internet commerce for business transactions or commercial transactions, which typically involve the exchange of value, money, across organizational or individual boundaries, in return for products and services via the medium of the internet. All stores that sell products online can be classified as e-commerce. This could be anything from a small online store to big brand sites like Amazon, everything in between. Let's discuss the four types of e-commerce. First, business to consumer وهو التعامل بدون وسيط ما بين ال consumer and the companies like Amazon. Second type is business to business وهو التعامل ما بين الشركات زي ال co-branding between Nike to Apple and Bridgestone to Mercedes. It's selling products from one business to another. Third, consumer to business. It includes individuals who sell goods and service to businesses through online format. And the last type, it's consumer to consumer. It's typically people who sell products directly to each other through the social media like OLX and Facebook.
Starting your own e-commerce business is an exciting venture, especially if you have dreamed about the freedom of being your own boss. If you are crafty or you have a knack for selling, then the entrepreneurship route could be a great choice for you. E-commerce is on the rise, so you will need to consider how to stand out, because everyone can use digital marketing for their business. Despite the competition, there is a bright future ahead for e-commerce entrepreneurs. Here's how to get started by the following 7 steps. Step number 1. Research e-commerce model and decide what to sell. Step number 2. Write business plan after you establish the foundation. Step number 3. Choose a business name and start building your brand. Step number 4. Register your business before begin selling. Step number 5. Create your e-commerce business website. Step number 6. Source and develop your product and services. Step number 7. Launch and market your business.
Advantages and disadvantages of e-commerce. E-commerce has been so successful that many physical businesses now implement omni-channel sales strategies, including e-commerce sites. However, you may find it helpful to consider the challenges associated with online sales as you plan to take your business online. Number 1. Reduced operating costs. Number 2. Extending opening hours. And number 3. Larger international audience. Number 4. Increased sales conversions. And to the disadvantages, number 1, rising advertising costs. Number 2, increased competition. Number 3, customers can't physically touch the product. Number 4, potential site crashes.
So, I think you have now got a good understanding of e-commerce. Here are some examples of e-commerce business delivery models. First, retail. Second, digital products. Third, services, and also dropshipping, wholesale, and subscription services. Here are some of the top e-commerce companies. Walmart, once the top retailer in the US, has focused mightily upon their online business. Not only uses business intelligence and big data analytics to make smarter decisions, but also builds database apps for customers that helps to grow their loyalty. Walmart أكبر ستور في أمريكا اعتمد على الإي كوميرس بأنواعها للتميز عالميا في الإي كوميرس باستخدام البيزنس انتليجنس والبيج داتا اناليتكس. بتوصل حجم الداتا بتاعته ل 30 petabytes using JavaScript as a programming language. Beside Alibaba, the Chinese company, and Amazon, the largest e-commerce retailer, and much more examples like eBay, Wayfair, and Fiverr.
Information technology, or can I say IT, it is the use of computers to create, process, store, retrieve, and exchange all kinds of data and information. IT forms part of information and communications technology, or ICT, An information technology system, IT system, is generally an information system, a communication system, or more especially speaking, a computer system, including all hardware, software, and peripheral equipment operated by a limited group of IT users. Information technology is also a branch of computer science, which can be defined as the overall study of the procedure, structure, and the processing of the various types of data. As this field continues to evolve across the world, the overall priority and importance has also grown, which is where we begin. Something else was the virtual application. Virtual applications are applications optimized to run in a virtual environment that can be reside on premises or in the cloud. In the simplest of the terms, a virtual application runs on a computer without the need to be installed first. This can be accomplished in few ways using technologies like desktop virtualization or app management. There are fundamental differences between these approaches, but they are often used together to improve the user experience and simplify management.
Let's discuss a very essential point. It's one of the biggest problems that faces e-commerce. It's security breaches. There is a lot of data that's involved while dealing with e-commerce. قاعدة البيانات هي بند مهم جدا من أصول الشركة، فلازم يتم حمايتها بطريقة خاصة، وعلى حسب الويب سايت بتاعي أختار طريقة مناسبة. ممكن تتعرض للاختراق إن هي يتعمل لها هاكينج من المنافسين، أو تتعرض للسرقة من المنافسين أو من أي حد تاني، وممكن تواجه عدة مشكلات تانية وبيتم حلها بعدة طرق. To be vigilant and always back up your data, post that you can install security plugins onto your website to prevent it from getting hacked. There are several security plugins. Pick one that works best for your e-commerce website. In addition, there are other problems as not retaining customer loyalty, the supplier turned into competitor, customers refrain from using electronic payment, and poor customer service.
In order to incorporate an e-commerce company in Egypt that will promote its products through websites, mobile applications, or the following rules will be applied. Companies Law number 159 of the year 1981, Investment Law number 72 of the year 2017, Decree number 26 of the year 2020. Although e-commerce has become the preferred transaction means for both consumers and businesses, this mode of trading poses higher risks to the consumer. بما ان الاي كوميرس بقت واحد من اكتر الحاجات اللي بيفضلها الكونسيومر، ده بقى بيسبب ريسك عالي، فبالتالي جه دور مهم قوي لقانون حماية المستهلك. The role of Egyptian Consumer Protection Law comes to provide the required protection to the consumer by setting rules. Consumer Protection Law number 181 of the year 2018 states that before concluding the contract renewal, the supplier is obligated to provide the consumer in a clear and explicit way with the information and data.